Hey guys, Nintendo 64 Fun Time here, bringing you kind of a weird video. Downloaded a Crazy Taxi cell phone app the other day. Kind of got obsessed with it, been playing the crap out of it, made me want to play a real Crazy Taxi. So, obviously against the name Nintendo 64 Fun Time, we're actually playing Sega Dreamcast today. So yeah, we'll get into it. I'll shout some facts at you while I'm playing here, but we'll just play a few rounds, have a good time. So my favorite thing about the Sega Dreamcast, you're going to hear it right now. Not only are you assaulted viciously by the sound of it booting up, but then you get to listen to the entire system chew gravel the entire time while it's reading the CD. Absolutely glorious. I love it. But we'll have a good time here. Let's go to boot it up. Let's start recording here. Alright. Sega! Love it. So, Sega Dreamcast came out in 1999 in North America. Hit the start button here. And I'll probably just do arcade. That's what I'm used to. It's short. I'm not very good at the arcade because it kind of times out and stuff like that. But, you know, that's no big deal. We'll boot it up. Get started, and then I'll chat at you. Long times. Axel. I just picked Axel. Axel's fine. Either Axel or Gina. Alright, here we go. Crazy Taxi. Let's make some money. So I love this game. Like I said, 1999. The system came out. I want to say this was actually a launch title for the system. I'm not 100% sure. I know this was an arcade game at first, and it probably came out relatively close to the launch of this. Awesome, fun game to just pop in for a few minutes and just have a good time with. Dreamcast had such a good library of arcade ports to it, and they just played so well, they looked so well. Dreamcast was actually a really powerful system for when it came out. You gotta think that this came out quite a bit before like the PlayStation 2 did, or the Xbox did, and it was just as powerful. It had a VGA out which could do 720p, so if you have a VGA, you can still hook it up to an HD screen, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Today, it's almost a high definition system, just kind of before its time. It only sold just under 10,000 units, which unfortunately is not a lot for a console. That's definitely why Sega met their demise, but they stopped supporting the system only a few years into its lifespan. I know it wasn't doing very well. The problem was, the system kind of came out in the in-between time. There was that kind of weird in-between time. Obviously, I suck at this game too, by the way. I apologize. I'm talking while I'm doing this. Where most of the people either had like a PlayStation or a Nintendo 64, and the GameCube unfortunately kind of fell into the same time span where everybody had their system, they had their games, they were still coming out with games for the Nintendo 64 and stuff like that, so people were still kind of doing that. They didn't want to buy a new system, so not a lot of people bought them. The PlayStation 2 was coming out, which I know everybody was super jacked about. I got a PlayStation 2 relatively when it came out. I didn't buy a Dreamcast right at launch. As a matter of fact, I only knew one person who had a Dreamcast kind of around launch, and I can't even tell you what games he actually bought for it. Maybe Crazy Taxi, I don't know, but honestly, what I remember is that he had a demo disc which had a crap ton of content on it, a crap ton of games, and we would play Crazy Taxi. There was this arcade level, and then time's up. That's alright. We'll maybe go one more round. I got more to say. It's just a great game to pop in and play for 10-20 minutes, you know, and have your fix and be done with it. Honestly, I've only really done the arcade mode. I know you can go longer times, and I know there's like career modes and stuff like that, but I usually just do the arcade, get my fix, and have a good time. So the demo disc that my buddy had, I'll get through all this stuff. Let's do arcade again. The demo disc that my buddy had, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. A button. A button. There it is. We got it. We're good. Load, 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 load. Loading fun times, loading fun times. Let's be Gina. I like Gina. We'll be Gina this time. Alright, back to the demo disc. So, my buddy had the demo disc and it had a crap ton of content. We played the crap out of this game. I think one of the other games, Soul Calibur was on it, which was phenomenal. Soul Calibur especially still looks really good today. And then Power Stone. I remember we played Power Stone. That was a pretty fun kind of arena brawler sort of thing game that I enjoyed. Yeah. So what I tell you, we kind of talked a little bit about the system. It ran on kind of a cut-down version of Windows 98, which was pretty awesome. The Dreamcast really was going for that consoleized home PC kind of thing, I want to say. You know, where they were running on the operating system, you know, it could play media discs, which the Dreamcast came out on 1 gigabyte disc. They were G discs, which is crazy because a normal CD is not that size, so they had specialized discs just for the Dreamcast, which is kind of cool. 1 gigabyte discs. I always thought that was cool. And it also had online capabilities. I want to say, you know, Phantasy Star Online was a huge game. People played the crap out of that one, and you know, up until that point, as far as a console game online, there were a lot of like maybe third-party gimmicky stuffs on some other systems, but this was the first game I believe that was truly online on a system. You know, it came with a keyboard, mouse, so it was pretty much playing a computer game anyway. The Dreamcast, I believe, was the first system that came standard with, you know, internet capabilities. And I actually remember taking my buddy's Dreamcast, and I think this system came with the game Choo Choo Rocket, which had online capabilities. And I remember plugging his Dreamcast into the phone jack and just expecting to be able just to play online, which seems stupid now with, you know, paid services. You have to pay for your online stuff, even if it was the phone line and stuff. But I literally was expecting to be blown away by some online experience. But, you know, I believe you had to pay for, like, Sega's internet stuff. But this game is just so awesome. And I really feel like this game does well with the controller and the triggers. You know, the controller itself, the joystick's a little twitchy. There's a pretty big dead spot in the middle of the controller, and it kind of hurts your finger. I've only been playing this game for a little bit. My finger actually kind of hurts. It's starting to wear pretty good. But otherwise, the controller itself is pretty darn comfortable, and I love the trigger buttons. And you have the VMU. Let's see if I can get a good picture of that. The virtual memory unit. I can't see it. Crazy Taxi. Alright, that's done. But VMUs were kind of cool. It was kind of the save feature for them, and you could actually just pop these out. I have a few of them, and kind of take everything with you. But then the janky controller comes out the bottom. I don't know. Dreamcast, it's fun. I don't know if you like the video. I don't know if you even like Crazy Taxi. I love the crap out of Crazy Taxi. This was a pretty easy video to do because I kind of shot and recorded kind of at the same time. I might do a little bit of this again just because I hate editing. Editing's so hard. and it bugs the crap out of me. So these videos are just easy to do, where I record footage and I play at the same time, throw some facts out of you. I get a little distracted when I'm talking, but whatever. I had a good time playing it. I needed to play a little Crazy Taxi, get it out of my system. But anyway, Nintendo 64 fun time here, bringing you a video. Hope you enjoyed it. Always be gaming.